Welcome to my review of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. I was so excited for this game, so when Sega gave me a code early, my mind was just blown and I've been having an absolute blast with it. I'm a huge fan of Monkey Ball 1 and 2, so when I found out that this game was being made, I was so excited, so I can't wait to share my thoughts and opinions. Let's get straight into the video. This video is sponsored by Bifrost Bridge Studios. They've just finished working on a Metroid fan comic, just in time for Metroid Dread's release. So if you like the look of any of these pages here, go and check them out over on Patreon and check out their fan comic. And now let's begin with what this game actually is. It's a remake of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 for the GameCube, as well as all of the stages from Monkey Ball Deluxe. So the first thing I noticed when I started up the main game is just how incredible this looks. I was just so happy. I had a huge grin on my face when the camera spun round and you ended up at the start of the level and you were dropped in it, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. They did an incredible job with the graphics. As well as that, I also really enjoy the new remixed music.
Ready? Go!
Now, in the main game, the controls are slightly different, and it did take a little bit of getting used to, but when you do, at least for the levels from Super Monkey Ball 2 and Deluxe, it's not really an issue, and you can get used to it. But the way the camera moves made it really difficult to play through some of the stages from the original Super Monkey Ball game. Take a look at this comparison here, and just how much frustration I was having with it. So I really hope they patch it in the future to remove the separate camera to the movement of the ball. It'd be really good if it was an option to bring back the original camera movement, especially for when you're playing through Monkey Ball 1. So you can already see the problem with these new physics and camera controls. Whenever you try and do really slight movements, the floor doesn't actually move, it just spins the camera around, and as you can see, whenever I was trying to turn on this corner here, it would just instantly turn the camera around and I would fall straight off the edge. And then compare that to how it is on the GameCube, and even making the smallest adjustment actually tilts the floor, so you can easily get around corners like this. It's only a problem on some stages from the first game, but I do think it's an issue that people need to be aware of, especially if they're huge fans of the original like I am. I did actually find that if you turn the camera controls off and turn the sensitivity all the way down to 1, the way the camera moves isn't quite as bad as it was, so as you can see there, the floor actually starts to tilt as the camera moves, which is basically how it was in the original game, so you can kind of fix it by just changing the camera sensitivity down. But like I said, this doesn't really impact the levels from 2 and Deluxe as much because they're a lot bigger, they're a lot more open, and they're a lot more focused on trial and error rather than these really thin platforms like the first game. So for Monkey Ball 2 and Deluxe, I have had an absolute blast playing through these levels again. In fact, playing them again in this game has completely changed my opinion on both of those games. I always put them way below the first game, but actually the fact that they removed the live system and now you have unlimited retries, it has really helped me to actually enjoy the levels a lot more and actually find the best ways through them. One of my favourite things about playing this game has actually been to experience the DX levels properly, because I never really gave it a fair chance before. Also, I'm just going to let you listen to how amazing this remixed music is. The game actually also supports motion sensing, and although the PlayStation 5 controller doesn't quite feel as good as the Wii Remote did, it still works quite well. And of course, if you want the full Banana Blitz experience, you can turn on both motion controls and the jump button. So no matter how you play Super Monkey Ball, you've got an option for you. And the replay value in this game doesn't come from replaying the challenge mode over and over again to see whether you can actually finish it. The replayability in this game actually comes from the challenges in the levels themselves. So you've got basic things like finish the level under a certain time limit, collect as many bananas as you can. There's usually a counter on the screen, and when you get to fill up all of the bananas on that counter and then finish the level, then you'll get all the points for it. There's also a few different challenges as well well for different stages, and all of these challenges, there's a huge list of them in the menu, and it's going to be so much fun to play through the entire game and try and complete all of those challenges. From the main menu, you can choose to play Story Mode, which is the same as a story mode from the GameCube version of Monkey Ball 2, but with the 3D cutscenes removed and replaced with new 2D cartoon graphics. It's not really that big of a deal, but I did used to like the 3D cutscenes. Super Monkey Ball 1 is actually included as a completely separate challenge mode, along with the challenge mode in Super Monkey Ball 2 and the unlockable deluxe stages. I always thought the DX stages were a bit weird, but after playing them again in this game, I've actually changed my opinion on them. I now actually really enjoy the bigger open stages with interesting designs and mechanics. You can also turn on the jump mode from Banana Blitz if you really want to, and this completely breaks some of the levels in this game. It's actually hilarious. I was really struggling to get through the expert levels on Monkey Ball 1, so I just turned on jump mode and jumped straight from the start to the finish in one go. You get points from completing different challenges and levels in the main game, and there's a load of cool stuff that you can spend the points on in the point shop, including new characters, new costumes, new filters for the photo mode, and even brand new game modes exclusive to this release. I love some of the new game modes. They have some really fun twists on the classic formula, including collecting all of the special bananas in a stage, avoiding bananas altogether, which I thought was a really fun challenge, and even attempting to complete the levels backwards, along with a lot of other content too. Of course, as well as all of the main game modes, it also includes all of the mini-games from the first two games as well. Most of them look and play great, but there are a few exceptions, including unfortunately Monkey Target, which I know is a lot of people's favourite game. The physics in this version of Monkey Target are completely broken. I don't know why, I don't know how they managed to go so wrong with just this minigame in particular, but just look at this comparison between the two and tell me there's not something wrong with it. So here on the GameCube you can see that it uses the same physics as the main game. So as you're tilting left and right there, the floor also tilts with you, and then you get a good bit of speed off the ramp to carry yourself forward. But as you can see on this version, tilting left and right is kind of strange, and there isn't any momentum at all at the bottom of the ramp. So here's how it looks if you just hold forward. You can see even at the end of this, the physics are really weird and you sort of get boosted forward, but you still don't really have enough momentum to go anywhere. It just seems really weird, and I hope they do patch it in the future, because the rest of the minigames are actually really good. So after a lot of trial and error, I realised that if you tilt very, very slightly on the analog stick, then you can actually move towards the target, but it still doesn't really feel right, especially compared to the GameCube game. Apart from Target though, I did have a great time with the minigames, especially billiards and golf, which were two of my favourites from the original game, and they've translated extremely well to this new version. So I was just about to wrap this video up, and this box here came over from Sega, and I believe it is Monkey Ball related, so let's have a look and see what was inside this. Okay, here we go. I can already see Ai-Ai's face right there. So here we go, we have this box here with Ai-Ai's face on it and some bananas, and some packaging tape on the top, so let's get this opened up and see what we've got inside. You can see inside there it's got kind of this paper like grass inside it, and of course the first thing here is there we go. Of course it's got to be Ai for this unboxing. So got this fantastic hat with these giant monkey ears. Man, this is so exciting. If you remember in my retrospective, I actually said that monkeys are my favourite animal, so this is like a dream come true. To get something from Sega and for it to be Monkey Ball is just absolutely amazing. I'm literally about to cry right now. Wow. So we got a nice little letter there with made up signatures of all the monkeys at the bottom. That is absolutely incredible. And I shouldn't have shown that. There's also a download code at the bottom there for the Steam version of the game. And I'm going to make such a mess in the room with all this. We have here the Switch game, the launch day edition. How cool is that? I've actually already got this pre-ordered and I'm not going to cancel my pre-order. So subscribe to the channel and at some point in the future I'll do a giveaway where I actually give either this copy away or the one that I've pre-ordered. So stay tuned for that and I'll try and arrange some sort of competition in the future because I do want to support Sega, so I'm still going to pay for my own version of the game even though they sent it over. So I'll get that opened up in a second because there is an art book in there as well, which is really exciting. What else have we got here? We have some banana chips. I'll be eating those later while I'm playing more of the game. What else have we got? A lot more of this grass. This is going to get everywhere. I'm going to have to clean it all up off the floor later. We've got two monkeys in balls. We've got Ai in that one and Gon Gon in that one. How cool was that? I'll open those up in a second too. And we've also got... This is absolutely amazing. This is a banana protector. A plastic banana protector. So if I want to keep my bananas safe, and it's even got a Monkey Mania logo on the side there as well. Man, this is so cool. What else have I got? Well, we've also got a candle, L'essence du Monkey. And it has a monkey with a moustache on there as well. And let's see what this is supposed to smell like. Banana Mania scented soy candle, hand poured on Jungle Island. Let's see. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I was about to give it to you to smell. There you go. Pretend you can smell a nice banana scented candle. That is so cool. I've literally got tears running down my face. This is incredible. We've also got this really cool artwork here on this card, which is really nice. I'm definitely going to get that up on the wall whenever I get into the new house, which is coming very soon. I'm very excited about that, and I will definitely be showing this off in the new room once I've got the new setup. I think that's it. I don't know what this lollipop stick was for. Oh, maybe that was what the banana was supposed to be on, like that. But there we go. How cool was that? That is amazing. And this box is amazing as well. I want to keep this box. Oh man, I'm so excited. Let's get this game opened up and see what was in here. So of course we got the game. There's the game on the Switch. And now that I've got this, there you go, there's the inside, I can actually try and do a little quick comparison. I did already get the rest of the video filmed, but I can do just a quick comparison now to see how the Switch version stacks up to the PS5 one. So my first impressions of playing the Switch game, I played it docked first and I have to say that it is very close to the PS5 version. In fact, there was only a few small differences that I could tell. Obviously the resolution isn't at 4K, but it looks to be at full 1080p, which is fantastic. The only other things that I could think of were the fact that the models for the bananas were slightly lower quality on the Switch version, and of course some of the texture filtering isn't quite as sharp either, but apart from that, it plays identically and that is fantastic. And here's a quick look at how it plays in handheld mode as well. It's just as good as on the TV. It controls exactly the same and it's still got a really nice high frame rate, and from what I can tell it's close to 720p on the handheld screen, so that's really good too. You're going to have a great time no matter which way you decide to play this game. And in here as well, we've also got an art book as well. That's really cool. So we've got a bit of monkey history, all the Monkey Ball games. Not all of them. I'll show you what all the Monkey Ball games look like. It's an insane list, and I'm still trying to find some of them. And we got a little bit of a description about all the different characters there. Dr. Bad Boon, of course. There's some artwork and some screenshots from all of the different main games, which is really cool to see. Even got Step and Roll in there. Banana Splits, that's a fantastic one. Banana Blitz HD, I did actually really enjoy that game. Some concept art at the back, and a really nice little piece of artwork with the old and new versions of the characters to round it off. So, I know I've said it a million times, but thank you so much, Sega. You have no idea how much it means to me to get this package. And now back to the rest of the video. All in all, I absolutely love this game and I'm so happy that it exists in the first place. I'm sure you can tell how excited I was to play it. Let me know in the comments what you think of what you've seen so far. Are you going to pick the game up? Are you going to get it on the PlayStation? Are you going to get it on the Switch? Let me know all that down in the comments. If you want to see more Super Monkey Ball content from me, I actually did 2 retrospective episodes where I covered every single game in the series and I really enjoyed doing that at the start of last year, so I'll put a link over here for you to go and watch that video. I really hope you enjoy it and I'll see you all next week for the next episode. Goodbye!